Hey, so last year I was in a pretty bad accident that permanently disabled my right leg. I want to bring this up for context because since I got out of hospital September last year, I had been relearning how to walk. This made it so I couldn't leave my house. Even right now, this is kind of difficult. This caused me to reignite my passion I had as a kid, for reading I had as a kid. Beginning in January 2024, I decided to make it my New Year's resolution to read more and write a novel. But that's not important. Now, in August 2024, I've decided to make this series to document everything I've read. Today, we're looking at Percy Jackson and the Sea of Monsters. So this book, I picked it up and read the entire thing in one sitting. Not a single break. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not long. Truth be told, it only just constitutes a novel. But I'm a relatively slow reader. I always have been. It's 265 pages and took me about just under 6 hours. And it's just all one 6-hour long good time. Now this may be a controversial take, since a lot of people say Sea of Monsters is the weakest book in the original Percy Jackson and the Olympian series. But it holds up great, which isn't surprising. It was my second favourite book as a kid, and easily still holds that spot. Yeah, in the series at least. It takes everything that Lightning Thief did so well, and expands on it in literally every way. The already amazing characters from the first book are given so much more depth and personality here. Percy and Annabeth are given more room to explore the histories and flaws. Clarice becomes an actual character, as opposed to some random throwaway bully stand-in. And then we just have the introduction of Tyson, who is just such a sweetheart and the best. The humour as well may be the peak of the series. I mean, nothing here quite reaches the damn jokes in Titan's Curse, but it's all consistently great, and it has some heart-wrenching lines. Seriously, I was heartbroken at certain lines in this book. I really don't want to get into spoilers in these little videos, but Percy's line about wishing he could drown, you know the one if you've read it. I'd put the book down and just go and make up a goddamn cuppa to process it. It was just heartbreaking. Honestly, the only negative thing I can say about this book is the fact that "Don't walk on my roof" line is only in the film, it doesn't come from the book. Yeah. Oh, but fair warning though, Ryden does use a certain slur in this book that was very common vocabulary back in 2006. It's literally only in one scene, specifically used to show if slur's bad, a bully uses it, but it does catch you off guard on a 2024 reread. One funny little final note I have on this book. So, the books I talk about in this video, as I mentioned, are right up start for you, and I'm adapting these thoughts from my Goodreads reviews and adding whatever my new thoughts I may have too. So what I talk about in this series and what I'm currently reading, I'll be out to sync. Anyways, I'm currently reading the Heroes of Olympus books, the next series, and I'm halfway through Mark Fina, if you're interested. And a big aspect of that series is basically retconning mind details in Percy Jackson and Olympians and making them more significant. And it's just so fun thinking about the sea monsters with that knowledge in mind. Because this book goes from the least impactful of the original Percy Jackson series to one of the most impactful. It's just a fun little detail. And I absolutely love Ryden's wider world-building quirks so much. Like, did you know Rick Riordan and his son Haley Riordan are canonically characters in the Percy Jackson universe? And these Percy Jackson books also canonically exist in the universe? Oh, I got one hell of a fun rant on that when I get to reviewing the Demigod Diaries. Anyhoozles, rating's always awkward to give in anything because they change all the time, especially if you compare it to other things. But going off of a star system, because that's what Goodread uses, and these videos are kind of adaptations of those dumb Goodread reviews, this easily gets a big old 5 for me. Oh, it's just good.